We don't have too many pants.
Yes.
We don't have many pants. This is it.
Okay. Well, this amazing lady standing next to me is known worldwide. I mean, you have seen Natori in every single high-end fashion magazine around the world. And always, always written about award-winning, design-winning your embroideries that you do.
I know.
So we don't have the opportunity to do many. They're all very limited and very capsule-like, if you will.
Yes.
You don't repeat them.
No,
but when we
don't.
do, they go and they sell like crazy, especially in the #1 shape, which is the caftan.
Correct.
So we have the spectacular embellished caftan top in navy blue. We have the flower red, or as you're seeing right now.
I think she has a different, she has the...
Yeah, she has on the jacket. But, okay, underneath of that, hopefully, yes, okay. Ingrid's gonna be able to show underneath, we have...
Ingrid, can you take out the...
The flower red.
Yeah,
there it is.
that's it.
Okay,
That's it.
This is $165. It's available with 4 flex pays, free shipping and handling, approximately 30.5 inches in length. And again, that is the shape. That is #1 silhouette in the Natori Couture brand. And with us here at HSN, we're gonna talk about this embroidery and why it's so unique and why it's so spectacular and different. All washable, extra small through size 3X. Oh, Natori, or Josie, that's beautiful. Josie just put the black on, and I'm gonna show off the navy. Spectacular.
Right?
Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
So,
we have never had an embroidered piece from Josie Natori in our exclusive and Natori line here at HSN that has not completely sold out and become a customer pick.
Correct.
So let's highlight, there's that flower red. Tell me about, your embroidery is unlike anybody else's in the world.
Well, thank you, thank you. I mean,
and I don't say that lightly. I mean, that's just it's a known fact.
I think that's just something that when you think about Natori, I mean,
to
me it's art over 41 years,
Yes.
and we have, as you know, this is the least expensive of anything embroidered in Natori. We go all the way to thousands of dollars.
Thousands and thousands of dollars.
So I'm just pleased. Look at that. Is that amazing? Right?
That's the navy blue.
This is the navy blue that we have. This palm with the flowers, the peonies there, right?
It's all raised. They use the finest of yarns.
Oh, yes, it's like a silky yarn.
Yes.
That's beautiful, right?
Oh, it's absolutely spectacular. So there's your navy blue. Josie just placed the black on, which I love. Talk about dramatic. You know, it's like as soon as you open those arms, voila, there you have it.
Yep, there
See,
you go.
look at that.
I'm wearing it with my jogger pants.
And it looks fantastic.
Right?
Absolutely fantastic.
Well, caftan is, when you think about it, you think caftan. I mean,
you think yes.
Caftan. And this, but in the summer, what's nice about this is a tunic, it's a cover up, it's a blouse, it's a top. Easy.
Hides everything, but yet you look at Annette right now, it looks like she's, wearing a $900 Natori caftan.
Well,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You can't get this, that's impossible, this price.
No, believe me, and I always say go online and shop, Natori's collection because you'll see and understand what we're talking about, or you may already know, as Katrina had called us and loves, Natori fashions and loves that we're able to offer them here at HSN.
And I think everything, always, anything that we have embellished, whether it is in our lingerie line, our ready-to-wear line, our couture line, because it's a collectible.
No doubt.
Collectible. First, I wish you could just see how, this is not just plopped over like a computer. I mean, they trace it, we draw it, it's...
And they were showing that drawing, wasn't that what they were showing earlier on the video,
I mean,
correct?
that's just the process,
Yes.
I think I counted it, it passes through 20 hands before we finish a garment.
Any one garment.
Any one garment we have. And that's why I think we're still around 40 years later.
No doubt about it. Right. Over 40 years creating these spectacular, one-of-a-kind embroidered pieces. That gorgeous flower red. It's just, it just shines. I love it with the pinks and the purples. I believe this is what you were talking about here.
Yeah.
Was that your son that we saw or no?
No, this is one of the designers.
Oh, okay.
But this is our factory, right? See how they draw? And everything is just kind of done. See that?
Wow. And then,
it's
voila. It is works of art.
It's works of art. It's works of art, you know? And I think it lasts forever.
It does. I mean, that's the thing. Like I said, my very first Natori purchase was a pair of just little pull-on pajamas with the embroidery. They were, I'm telling you, I still have them. I'm going to bring them in.
Throw them away.
Close to 30 years. I can't. They're my all-time favorite.
No.
The material and the embroidery, it has a dragon coming up the leg.
Oh my God.
I honest to goodness, but that's the quality honestly that we're talking about here. Yes, there are patch-on, you know, embroideries and things like that that are going to pretty much after 10 washings are going to start fading or ripping off. This is forever.
Well, I just think it's something I'm proud of. That
but
anything you buy should not self-destruct the next year, right?
Right.
It should be forever. So,
yes.
And by the way, this kind of things you can wear for multiple places, right? Yes.
Yes. Oh, for sure. And I love the V neckline that you have on here. And we do have...
And again, I do want to just show that it's not open. I want to just show everybody that, see, you don't see your insides, you know, we have it, there's modesty here.
Right.
But it's very dramatic,
So
right?
it's sewn, it's all the way. You don't have, you know, a lot of the caftans are open and you have to wear, you know, maybe a cami or something under it. Not here. I'm showing you, too, that we're going to move on to that jacket. So if you want to cover your arms, you can certainly do so. So